comfortable seated position. We'll rest our hands on our knees and we'll close the eyes. Feeling the rise and fall of the collarbones with the inhale and exhales. The expansion and the contraction of the ribs. A sense of grounding through the sits bones. Using this yoga practice as a means to clear the chatter and allow us to get in touch with consciousness, with awareness, with the things that truly matter. When we're able to get in touch with these things, whatever you would like to call it, awareness, consciousness, spirit, then we're able to move in the world more mindful, more peaceful, working from a sense of calm, centering. So inhale and bring the shoulders up by the ears, and exhale, roll them back and down. Again, inhaling up and exhaling back and down. We'll inhale the arms up to the sky. Palms will touch and we'll exhale the hands to the heart space. And here we can pause, dedicating our practice, or perhaps setting your own intention. We'll seal that dedication or intention with one full deep inhale and a complete exhale. So let's bring our right hand down to the floor. We'll bring our left hand to our rib cage. So our four fingers are on the front, our thumb is on the back. Getting a nice side stretch here. Big inhale, feel all sides of the rib cage expand. And exhale, feel as it draws together. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. And we'll do that to the opposite side. So we'll ground our left hand, right hand, again, on the rib cage, four fingers on the front, thumb on the back. I'm shifting my gaze down, but you can gaze wherever you'd like. Inhaling, exhaling. Just feeling how the apparatus of your body works in concert with each other. Inhaling and exhaling. We'll come back up to the center. Show me your palms. We'll flip the fingers down and inhale, curl in one at a time. Rolling in. And then exhale, press out. We'll flip the fingers down again. Inhale, curling in. Do some bicep curls here. Exhale, press out. One more time, we inhale, curl in. Exhale, we press out. Flipping palms, curling in one at a time. And we'll pause here with our bicep curl. Weave our hands over the top of the head and shine the palms up towards the sky. Take a big inhale and exhale, cactus the arms on the way down. We'll do that again. Weave the hands together, palms forward, inhale up, and exhale down. Okay, let's roll over to all fours and start to warm up the spine. Actually, let's just extend our right leg long behind us first. So right leg long behind us. And then sliding over towards the left edge of the mat, gaze at the foot, past your shoulder. So just as we did at the beginning of class with our hands on our ribs, feel the expansion of the ribs with an inhale and exhale. We'll bring our foot back in alignment with our hip, drop the knee to the mat, and round the spine with your exhale. Inhale, drop the chest, lift the head and tailbone. So moving through your cat and cow. Beautiful work. Returning to neutral spine. Extend the left leg long behind you and bring it over towards the right side of the room. Taking a gaze past the right shoulder. Again, feeling the expansion of the ribs. Breathing with your own, at your own pace. We'll draw the knee or the foot back in line with our hip, drop knee to the mat, and again, cat and cow or rolling out, taking some barrel rolls here. And from here, let's take it to a downward facing dog. We'll lift our right leg high behind us with an inhale. And exhale, the knee to the nose. Right foot in between the hands, drop the knee to the mat and sink into the hips. So we can bring our hand to our thigh, feeling left side hip flexor open. We'll reach our left arm up and over, finding space in left side hip flexor. We'll bring hands down to the mat, onto the inside of our right leg and sink into the hips a little bit more. It's a lounging lizard, but because it's early in our class, we're obviously not going to be getting as far as we normally could. Just allowing this to open up through our hips and our glutes. Planting hands underneath the shoulders, we'll slide back to downward facing dog. Lifting left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, and left foot in between the hands. Dropping knee to the mat. Bringing hands to the thighs again. This time, right arm reaches up and over as we breathe into right side hip flexors, right side body. We'll inhale both arms up and exhale the hands down to the mat inside of the left foot. We can bring that left foot out slightly towards the edge of the mat, sink into the hips again. Hands planted under the shoulders. We'll slide back. You can come through tabletop position and then move to downward facing dog. From here, we'll begin to slow walk our hands towards the front of the mat, one foot in front of the other. Bend into the knees and slowly roll it up. We'll roll our shoulders up with an inhale and back and down with the exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale with your half lift. And exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank pose. Let's drop to our knees first. Tilt your tailbone up. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Feet out about mat distance apart. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down. Inhale through tabletop position. And exhale to downward facing dog. Starting with your left foot, take a slow walk to the space in between your hands. We'll reverse swan dive with our inhale, coming up to standing. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart space. Another sun A for warm up. Inhale, sweeping arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale with your half lift. And exhale, plant hands, knees, chest, chin, or this time chaturanga, keeping elbows in by the ribs as you lower down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Now we'll lift up our heels, bend our knees, and walk upward flow to the space in between our hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot to the outside edge of the right foot so the pinky toe sides of your feet touch. I'll make it so you can see. And we'll forward fold here. You can walk your hands to one side and then the opposite side till you find a stretch in the low back or the glutes that feels nice. I have my hands over towards the right side. And we'll come back to the center, uncross the feet, plant the left foot, and cross the right foot behind with the pinky edge sides touching. And then again, same thing here. Maybe taking it to one side or the opposite side. We'll come back to the center, uncross the feet, bend into the knees, and reverse swan dive up. Palms touch, and exhale, hands to heart space. So take one more sun A, moving with your own breath at your own pace. One last opportunity to warm up in the way that you wish. We'll lift our right leg high to the sky with an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, right foot in between the hands. Planting that foot, we inhale, high lunge. So left leg extending long behind us. Arms up to the sky. Strong in that standing glute, low in our back leg, lunging. Exhale, easy twist. Left hand to the mat, right arm up to the sky. Now moving slow this first time, we'll plant our right hand to the inside of our right foot. You can move that right foot out a little bit. We're gonna keep the back knee lifted if this feels okay, and tiny little push-ups here. So tiny little chaturanga style push-ups. If it's too much for the wrists, you can place fists on the mat instead. At the top of your next push-up, keep the left hand grounded, reach right arm up to the sky, and you can kind of heel toe that right foot back to where it was if you moved it. We'll drop right hand down to the mat, three-legged dog, right leg lifts behind us, knee bent, like you're swinging a tail. Hands evenly pressed into the mat, long in the side body. Exhale, draw that right knee across the body towards the left elbow, give it a tap. Again, three-legged dog, swinging your tail up and back. Exhale, across body towards left elbow. Three-legged dog. And exhale, across body. We'll extend the right leg long one more time. And place our right foot next to our left foot. If you'd like to roll through a vinyasa, feel free. Otherwise, you can hang out in your downward facing dog, taking a couple deep breaths. Beautiful. We'll inhale, lift our left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, planting left foot in between the hands, inhaling up, high lunge. Exhale, easy twist, planting right hand to the mat, under right shoulder, left arm up to the sky to begin. Bringing our hand down to the mat, you can slightly heel toe your foot out towards the long edge of the mat. And again, tiny little chaturanga style push-ups. So it doesn't matter how subtle the movement. Feeling the upper body fire up. With an inhale, we'll lift our left arm back up. We can move our left foot back to where it's comfortable if we had to move it, and drop our left hand down to the mat, three-legged dog, swinging our tail behind us. Hands evenly pressed into the mat, draw navel to spine, exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, swinging tail up and back. Exhale, across body. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, across body. Inhaling one more time, you can just be normal leg this time, no swinging of tails. Foot drops down to the mat. We can inhale, roll forward, take vinyasa, press to downward facing, or stay in downward facing dog. Yogi's choice. Beautiful work. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Do that a couple more times. Okay. From our downward facing dog, lifting right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, and right foot in between the hands. Come towards the center of the mat, towards the long edge of the mat, wide-legged forward fold. Bring your hands to your hip points and lift up. Toes point out, and we take a wide-legged squat. So with our inhale, we're going to pull up from the mat. And exhale, press out. Inhale as we pull up. Exhaling, pressing out. Again, inhale. And exhale, holding here. Pivot towards the right, inhale, crescent lunge. We exhale, left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. Maybe the torso shifts forward. Inhale through the center, pivot towards the back. Right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back. Maybe we slightly lean forward. So we're taking it slow this first time just to get the hang of it. Though I know if you've taken my class in person, you've done this flow before. We'll inhale through the center, exhaling towards the left side. And we'll all meet with our right foot forward, left leg back, left arm down to the mat. Inhale, easy twist. With our inhale, lift the chest, keep the arms wide, balanced warrior two. Exhaling here, twisting a little deeper. Inhale, sweep both arms up to the sky. And exhale, launch into warrior three. Left leg points back, toes point down. Energize through the heel. Right knee is bent slightly. Back of the neck long. We'll inhale, bend into right knee, sweep arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat, moving through your vinyasa of choice. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. With our inhale, we'll lift our left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, left foot in between the hands. Opening up towards long edge of the mat again. Now, if it feels comfortable for you, stay in a forward fold, reach your arms out wide from the shoulders, toes point forward. Maybe bending one knee at a time, side to side. Return to the center again, sweeping from the mat. We'll come up, exhaling arms out. Big inhale. Exhale, pivot towards the left foot, right leg back. Again, just as we did before. Inhaling through center. Exhale, moving to the back. So we can think about it in terms of gathering energy and spending energy. Inhale as we gather, and exhale as we use it. When we exhale again, left leg forward, right leg back. Exhale, easy twist. Inhale, reach your arms out wide. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, sweep arms up to the sky. Round through left foot. Exhale, launch into your warrior three. Keeping back of the body nice and strong. Length from the lifted heel to the crown of the head. Bending into left knee, step back, inhaling arms up. Exhale, we'll bring hands to the mat and move through our vinyasa of choice. Keeping in mind, skipping vinyasa is always welcome. Knees, chest, chin. From our downward facing dog, bend the knees and hover them over the mat. Hovering the knees over the mat. If you can lift up your left hand, tap your right shoulder, placing back down, and then opposite hand, opposite shoulder. So keeping knees bent, hand to shoulder, hand to shoulder. One more time each side. And extend to downward facing dog. Again, bending the knees, hovering them over the mat. 3 times tapping, so 6 times total, side to side. Drawing navel to spine, feeling nice and strong in the shoulders and the core. And then lengthen, sit bones up to the sky again. Big inhale, big exhale. One more time, roll it forward, knees hovering over mat, and we tap side to side, 6 times total. From this, we'll drop our knees to the mat, sit back onto our hips, and take a child's pose. The knees can move wide. The arms can rest alongside the body. And we find the breath in the ribs, and maybe even deeper into the belly. Again, pausing to make connection with that unchangeable presence within you. The thing that animates the wind that we're getting to know so well today, and the trees, and you, that life force within. We'll reach our arms forward, return to downward facing dog. Lift up our heels and bend our knees, walk, hop, or float to the space in between your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend into the knees and slowly roll it up. Tops of the shoulders roll up and back. I'm gonna just move my camera so my head's not cut off. There we go. Resting, standing pose. Energize through the fingertips, palms face forward, jaw soft. We'll stand on the right foot, kicking left foot into our left hand, preparing for dancer pose. Right hand moves to the heart space. So dancer pose expression is just as unique as everybody's body. It can be here with the knee pointed down, the hand to the heart, and we stay here. Or you can begin to kick back and reach forward. Anywhere along the way, as long as you feel opening in the left hip flexors, strong in the standing leg, reaching through the right fingertips. And we'll step back, crescent lunge, sweeping arms up to the sky. Exhale, easy twist. Right hand to the mat. Left hand to the mat, right arm up to the sky. Again, we drop right hand to the inside of the right foot and shift our right foot out just as we did before. Now you can hold it here. Take those little push-ups. At the top of the next push-up, we pop the right arm up. Easy twist. Shifting left foot again if we need to. Left hand down to the mat, planting to the mat, swinging tail behind you. Across the body 3 times, tapping right knee to left elbow, swinging right leg behind you, evenly pressed into the hands. Holding after this 3rd time. Now you can hold it here. If wild thing is in your practice, you can flip over, planting right foot to the mat behind you, lifting hips to the sky. If not, you can hang out in three-legged dog. Extending left heel to the mat. If you're in three-legged dog, if you're in wild thing, flip it back, three-legged dog. And we'll extend knee to nose again, right foot in between the hands, inhaling up, crescent lunge. Woo, talking and doing that at the same time. That was a little difficult. Hands to heart space. Inhaling long, exhale, we twist now. Left elbow outside and right thigh. Shift your gaze forward. Step your left foot forward to meet your right foot. Chair with a twist. Inhale, sweep both arms up to the sky. Chair pose, sitting into our hips. Weight in heels. Inhale, stretch up tall. Exhale, hands to heart space. Arms rest alongside the body. And pause. Jaw soft. Again, the rise and fall of the collarbones. Feeling the ribs expand. Finding the calm, peaceful center within. So we'll open the eyes. Plant the left foot to the mat now. Kick right foot into our right hand. Left hand to our heart space. So again, many expressions of dancer pose. This can be it. Maybe you begin to lean forward and kick the leg back. Kicking back evenly, reaching forward. Using breath to steady you. And we'll step back, crescent lunge, inhaling arms up to the sky. Exhale, easy twist, right hand to the mat. Left arm reaches up, we open through the heart. Exhale, left hand to the inside of left foot. Left foot can slightly shift out as we bend the knee. Bend the elbows. From here, we'll pop up, easy twist, inhale. Exhale, hands down to the mat and three-legged dog. Left leg lifting behind you. Bending the knee, exhale, cross body. 3 times. If it's getting to be a little too much, modify as necessary. After the 3rd time, if you wish to flip your dog into wild thing, feel free. Otherwise, we'll hang out in three-legged dog, extending right heel to the mat, evenly pressing hands into the mat. If you're in wild thing, hips lift up, heart space opens. And if you're in wild thing, we'll flip it back over. We'll extend our leg long with an inhale, and exhale, knee to nose, left foot in between the hands. Inhale, high lunge. Hands to heart space. And we'll exhale, twist to the left. Hooking right elbow outside left thigh. Palms pressed together at the heart space. We'll shift our gaze forward. Step our right foot forward to meet our left foot. Keep knees in alignment here in our chair pose with twist. Inhale, sweep arms up to the sky, chair pose. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, hands to heart space. Arms rest alongside the body. Find your grounding through your feet. Lifted through the crown of the head. We'll inhale the arms up to the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale your half lift. And exhale, plant your hands, move through your vinyasa or press to downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale through open mouth. Another big inhale. Exhale, find your grounding through your hands and your feet. Inhale, we'll lift right leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, and right foot in between the hands, crescent lunge with your inhale. Exhale, open to the right, arms open. This time we'll inhale our left arm up to the sky, reaching for the back of our left thigh with our right hand. Breathing into left hip flexors. Exhale, take easy twist from here. And then we're going to plant both hands to the mat. Drop your back knee to the mat. And take a lizard pose, just like we did at the beginning of class. If you have blocks or books or something available, you can drop your forearms down, or you can just drop your forearms down if you feel the availability in your hip joint. Or if it feels comfortable, you can begin to roll your foot to the outside edge and put a little pressure on the thigh, opening towards the right side with a little bit of external rotation. It's up to you. The sun is shining in the windows and giving me a very, it's blinding me. I'll have to fix that in a moment. Beautiful. So we're going to come up slowly from that and just shift the hips back. Take a hamstring stretch from here. So half Hanuman. Toes up to the sky. Long body over the leg. We'll plant the right foot to the mat, tuck the back toes under, come up, crescent lunge, arms up. And from here, again, weaving our hands together, inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, cactusing down, finding space in our thoracic body, inhaling up. That means through the rib cage and the heart. Exhaling down. Just freeing up some space for the lungs, inhaling up. And exhaling down. Now that at bottom of the next exhale, we can plant the hands to the mat, step back, down dog, or take vinyasa. We'll lift our left leg high with our inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, and left foot in between the hands. Inhaling, arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, we twist to the left, keep arms open. And inhale, reach right arm up. Left hand reaches for the back of the thigh. Exhale, we drop into easy twist, hand under the shoulder. Left arm up to the sky to begin. And then we'll drop the hand down to the mat. We can drop back knee to the mat. and shift our foot out towards the outer edge of the mat. And you got options. You can drop to the forearms. You can roll to the outer edge of the foot, maybe resting your hand on your thigh. So really, it's getting all the things in the hips, depending on the shape that you're forming with your body. So find the shape that works for you. We'll come back towards the center, and we'll sit the hips back, toes up towards the sky, long body, over the leg, half splits. Bend into the front knee, tuck the back toes under, lift up, crescent lunge, sweeping arms up. We'll cactus the arms down. Weave the hands together, inhale up, exhaling down. One more time, weaving. Feeling the shoulder blades kiss on the way down, keeping those arms wide, beautiful. And we'll drop the hands to the mat, take that vinyasa, press the down dog. I'm gonna shut the window here, shut the blinds. There we go. Beautiful work. From here, we'll inhale, roll forward to high plank pose. And lower down all the way to the mat. So you'll rest on your belly. Reach your right arm out towards the right side of the room. Palm faces down. Left hand is under your left shoulder. We're going to roll over to the right. So you can stack the knees on top of each other, or your left knee can point up towards the sky. So we just take a bit of opening through the heart space, the shoulder joint. We'll drop down towards the center. Reach your left arm out. Right hand underneath right shoulder and roll to the opposite side. We'll come back to the center again. This time we're going to kick our feet up towards the sky. Yeah, let's take a little bit of just a little rebound here. So knees side to side. And then we'll kick our feet into our hands. I like to grab the outside edge of my feet. You might want to grab your ankles. Roll the shoulders back, feel opening through the heart space. Back of the neck stays long. We inhale, kick up, feet into hands, long in the front side body. And exhale, drop it down. Hands underneath the shoulders and press back child's pose. Knees can be together if you want more of a spinal stretch. Knees can be apart if you want more of a release of the low back. Reaching arms forward, inhale, round up, tabletop position. And we'll slide our right knee towards the right wrist. Slide your right foot towards the left side of the mat, preparing for pigeon, and we slide that left leg back. So I'm in pigeon prep here. So the king of the hip openers. I'm getting my glutes on the right side, hip flexors on the left side, chest is lifted. It looks like you all got it, so I don't think I need to give a modification here. So from here, you can begin to drop down. We'll lift up our chest, plant the hands underneath the shoulders. You can come back tabletop or down dog, depending on what's more comfortable for you. And then from here, left knee can come forward, left foot towards right edge of mat, left leg slides, or right leg slides back. Keep it lifted for a minute before you drop down. And then we can begin to surrender forward. So in the Yoga Sutras, there's the 8 limbs of yoga, and asana obviously is one of them. The physical practice, poses. But asana is meant as a preparation for meditation, which brings us to greater focus and concentration. So hopefully, if nothing else, throughout a 60-minute practice, you're able to allow the rest of the world to be quiet and focus your attention within. To see what the body has to tell you. And again, helping us to move a bit more mindfully and peacefully through this world. So we'll come up and we'll return either to down dog or tabletop position. And taking a look at the space between our hands, we're going to come to sit at that space. Both feet come out long, grounded through the sits bones. Sweep arms up to the sky. And we'll fold it forward. Inhale, give a half lift, strong spine, and strengthen through the core. And then exhale, sweeping around a little bit deeper into that forward fold. Maybe a little bit more release in the low back. And we'll inhale, reach up, arms reach forward, and exhale, begin to roll onto your back. One vertebra at a time. And once you're there, knees to chest, rocking side to side. Hold on to the right knee, extend your left foot long toward the front of your mat. Hold on to that right knee and open it up towards the right side of the room. So it can drop all the way to the right, it can go towards the right armpit, or just stay in towards the chest, but find somewhere in the hip that feels nice, like a little bit of a release through the glute. And then we'll exhale, draw the right knee over to the left side of your mat. Left hand can rest on the right thigh, right arm reaches out from the right shoulder, gaze up to the sky. If it's easy for you, bending the right elbow and placing the right fingers on the ribs as we did at the beginning of class in this twist, and noticing how the breath travels through. We can begin to release the right hip down to the mat, even out the shoulders and the hips. Extend the right leg long and draw the left knee in. Again, maybe opening the left knee towards the left side of the room, or just finding a bit of mobility. A little bit of freedom of movement here. And then we can draw the left knee towards the right side, stacking right knee, hip under left hip, left arm can reach out, gaze at the sky or past the left shoulder. Again, if it's comfortable for you, you can bend the left elbow, placing the fingers on the front of the ribs, the thumbs on the back, feeling the breath expand. And as it draws in, the exhale. And then we can release our left hip down, returning to neutral through the pelvis and the spine. Take any last poses you'd like to take, any last movements you'd like to make. Eventually coming to your Shavasana. Snuggling the shoulders underneath you in Shavasana. Keeping the jaw soft, the face soft. We draw the awareness within to those things that never change. To the breath in the chest and the heartbeat. Big breath down to the soles of the feet. Big breath into the heart space. And allow yourself to rest in this awareness for our Shavasana. We'll take a breath to the heart space. A breath to the soles of the feet. Beginning to bring a bit more movement back to the body. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, draw knees into the chest. And roll over to the side. Pressing yourself to an easy seat. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Gathering the energy you've created through this practice, palms touch, we exhale to the heart space. Taking a big inhale, gathering this energy to every cell. Exhale, we share with our intention, with our dedication. Thank you for joining me in this practice. Namaste.